Welcome to Molars and Mountains. I'm the Wasatch Woodsman. Join me for a good night hunt. We're going to be using the Taipan Slash tonight with the AGM Spectrum LRF. So stay tuned and let me show you around. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so in this hunting video, I just kind of wanted to preface, it's not going to all be from tonight. I've done a few different reviews on the Taipan Slash, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring together a lot of the different hunting videos that I've already done with the Taipan Slash, and kind of compile some of the best shots, best videos that I had, clips, and put them into this video to really demonstrate some of the capability of the Taipan Slash. So in this hunting video, as you'll see me taking different rabbits and a raccoon and some other things, I am using different ammunition. There's a few different ammunitions that I'm using. It will vary between the JSB knockouts, which are 33.49 grains, the H&N 32 grain slugs, the 38 grain H&N slugs, which I'm currently using in the rifle right now. And I'd say probably half of the videos are with the 38 grain H&Ns. And then there's even a couple of the clips that I'm actually using the hybrid slugs, which are the 26 grain Impulse Air hybrid slugs. I only use those for a few nights, and I just like the heavier grain slugs in this particular setup. And so I just kind of wanted to preface that. So as you're watching some of these, you're like, hey, those look like different slugs. They are. If you notice kind of up in the top right corner in the recordings from the AGM Spectrum, oh, it's really cold. I'm freezing my butt off right now. You'll notice in the top right corner, I have some of them labeled like the JSB 33.49s or the H&N 32s or the H&N 38s. I didn't switch that until I figured out what I was wanting. So for a majority of that, it is listed as the JSB 33.49 grains. But on half of those videos, I'm actually shooting the H&N 38s because I was testing them out for quite a few nights to see if that's what I wanted to really go to. And it's what I'm shooting. And so I just kind of wanted to preface that, but there are a few different ammos I'm using, but it does demonstrate the capability of the Taipan Slash extremely well. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get to it.
I've got a little breeze left to right, and I'm shooting a slightly heavier grain. I'm a little high and a little to the left. Oh, that got him? Oh, geez, yeah, I hit him. He ran, but I got him. That drilled him.
All right. So I wanted to go over my kit with you and kind of show you what it is when I'm out here hunting at night, doing some rabbit hunting, and kind of what it looks like. So once I've finished driving around and I get to an area that I know that there's rabbits or where I want to be, I'll get out and I'll kind of set up. Right here, I have a Bog Infinite tripod. It has the Arca Swiss mount, which I really like because I've mounted an Arca Swiss plate on the bottom of my Taipan Slash, which gives me some availability to add a couple accessories and mount it to a tripod, which I really enjoy. It gives me a nice stable platform to shoot from. So as I'm looking right here, I can kind of look through and get going and be nice and steady. So as I'm moving through and I'm kind of panning and stuff, I can just loosen up the ball head and I can twist, pan, and then kind of lock in and get a nice steady shot so I'm not shaking all over the place, especially when it's cold, because it's cold. And when you're out here for 30, 40 minutes at a time, it doesn't matter what you do, it's hard to hold still. Obviously, I've got my 25 caliber Taipan Slash, which I really like. I am currently shooting out of this the 38 grain H&N slugs. They are the .250 caliber slugs. They are going about 925 to 930 feet per second. I have found that in this configuration with my Taipan Slash specifically, with this current tune, I am able to shoot about half-inch group at 50 yards. That is what I'm looking for. That is the type of accuracy I'm trying to get out of this gun. There are other guns that may be a little bit more accurate and you're shooting smaller quarter-inch groups at 50 yards. This is a hunting gun for me. As long as I'm shooting half-inch groups at 50 yards, this has the power that I want to deliver ethical killing shots downrange. And so for me, that is phenomenal, and it does awesome. I really enjoy this setup. On top, as you've seen in many of my videos, is the AGM Spectrum LRF 4K. On top of that is the ODI-Pro KL52 IR torch. Good little IR torch. It's not crazy expensive. I will be upgrading most likely to like a hog light or something like that in the future. But as of right now, this has been doing really good for me. It came with two separate 18650 batteries, so I can have one charging while I'm running one. Usually by the time I've got one, the other one charged, or by the time this one dies, the other one is completely charged. So it ends up working pretty good, so I can just kind of rotate those out, and it's been very, very nice. So I've actually been really impressed with it. On the front here, I have my Tricer RP bipod. I will be doing a full review on this at a later date, but right now I've been using it, and honestly, it's been a great tripod, or bipod, not a tripod, bipod for me, and it's just useful. So I pretty much have this permanently mounted on it. Occasionally I will take it off, but it makes it really nice if I see something as I'm driving around and I've got to get out. I can deploy those legs, put it up on the hood of my truck, take a shot, put it on the bed of my truck if I need to, or if I'm up near a fence or a post or something like that, I can actually use that similar to like a bag rest and rest it right on the post or something like that and get me a nice stable position to shoot from, which is really nice. And I've even actually used it as a little hook where I'll either push into something and use the legs, or I'll put it on a post and kind of pull back a little bit so it kind of locks in and I can get a nice stable shot from there. And so you can get kind of creative the way you use it, but it has helped me to get some really good stable shots when I'm not able to get out, set up, and actually mount my gun on the tripod. If I just need to get out real quick and access, I can actually get a pretty stable shot with that. Now, there are times when I got to get out, I've got to freehand it just like you would anytime. But I find that for the most part, I'm able to get out, get set up, and then just kind of hang out in an area where I know there's rabbits or other things that I'm hunting, and just get out, set up for about 30, 40 minutes, get one or two rabbits, move on to another spot. So, but that's the kit. That's kind of what I'm using. As you can kind of see out here, I'm literally in sagebrush out in the middle of nowhere on some, it's not even a road. It's barely what you would call a dirt track trail. Essentially, people have driven through this area to come out here four-wheeling, riding dirt bikes, ATV, side-by-sides, things like that. And it's accessible for my truck. And so I'll bring it out here, I'll get set up, and I can go to different spots in this particular area, as I know there's a lot of rabbits around here. And so I can move, there's kind of an opening where I'm parked right now, and I can move to these different sections and get on rabbits without spooking them, because I can shoot 100 yards or 150 yards into the edges of the sagebrush and get set up and get a few rabbits, and then I'll move on to a few of my other spots. But that's my setup. I figured I'd show you, so let's get back to the hunting.
I am currently shooting the 38 grain H&Ns, even though it's listed as the 32 grain H&N in the top right corner. And as you can see on that shot, I hit low. It's because it's a heavier grain slug, and so I'm going to have to aim high and a little bit to the left because of the wind to end up getting this.
Let's see if we can get a follow-up on it here. Yeah, that'll do it. 195, baby. Got him. Yeah, he's down. Mouse, 61 yards. It's not too shabby. Smacked him. There we go. All right. Got him.
Well, thanks for watching to the end. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more content like this. I appreciate you. We'll catch you at the next video.